Now it's time for you to go find a large rock out of nature. You're going to be cutting it out, and then we'll be turning it upside down so it can look like it's a floating rock. Then you have to go and get some grass. I'm going to be using my ellipse tool. Let's make a layer mask on that. I'm going to unlock that layer mask. I'm going to move my grass around inside until I get something that I like. Between the two layer masks and the picture, they can move independently, so that's how I was able to move this picture inside the layer mask. I'm going to lock it so that I can move them together. I'm going to place it. I'm going to go back to my rock, and I'm going to do Command T. And again, like we did with our apple juice, I'm going to make my grid, and I'm just going to make it so that it looks like the rock is curving. And get that edge right to there. And hi. It looks like it's curving on my rock. I'm ready to say, yes, I like it. Now this line here is way too smooth, so we need to blend out our rocks. I'm going to add a layer mask if you don't already have one. And if you already have a layer mask, then we're just going to use that layer mask that you've already created. Remember, each of these steps has to be unique for your own creation. And that's the challenge of this project, is you're using your own pictures. Now, I don't want a circle brush. I want something more of a rock kind of brush. So, as I'm looking right here, I'm going to go with my watercolor loaded brush. I like that. Okay, in my layer mask. In my layer mask, do I have enough that I can pull down? All right, we'll add some more on that. So I'm going to come over here to my grass, and I need to add a little bit more grass in there. So I'm removing the layer mask from the top here, kind of seeing where my rock might go, forming some of these crevices, just a little up there. Let's have it come down right there. That looks like the rock would fall down right here, just a little. And just a little here, coming out. I'm just seeing what kind of shape this might take with my rock. I'm going to come over to my grass, reverse the color, and filling in any of those gaps there with the grass. Okay, that looks good. And the back, of course, we're going to work on now. So we're going to be in our brushes, and we're going to go to our dune grass. And then we're going to click on our brush, the little folder, to our brush settings, turn off scattering, turn off color dynamics, shape dynamics, and then you can see you're going to get a blade of grass. I'm going to make it smaller. I'm making the brush smaller so it kind of matches back there. And right now I have a flow. I'm going to make it 100. go in there. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Turn back on scattering. It's a lot quicker. Starting to look pretty good. La la la. What song would you sing if you were painting grass? What song would you sing? There we go. So you can see how the grass with this great grass brush gives you the impression of the grass at different levels, and we no longer see the line. It's okay that with mine it's a little blurry. Doesn't matter. Let me just come down here and clean that off. Little grass. Grass is falling off. Oh no. Okay. I don't like that. So I'll just go back. There we go. Okay. Voila, looks like beautiful grass. Okay, now we got to do a couple of shadow, shining, lighting effects. So I'm going to start with my and that's starting to look good. We've got a little shadow where the rock would be, kind of casting a shadow on there, a little shadow underneath the rock. And then thinking the rock's going to have some reflective color. So let's go ahead and go into our curves. I'm going to go and don't want to darken it, but I only want it to apply to the rock. So I'm going to click on that adjustment clip layer. So it's going to go down and clip. And then I'm going to change my blues so the rock starts to have a little bit of iridescent color. Let's go to our red. And I want it to be a little brighter, and I'm going to go to green. And I want it to have some more blues, less green, more blue. So I'm going to cross the line. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go back to my blue. Like that. Play around. There's no wrong or right way. Starting to get there. Our grass. Let's have also one with our curves. Do we want brighter grass? Remember, I need to make a clipping with the adjustment. How bright do I want my grass? I'm going to say my grass is going to be really highlighting with some of that nice color. Let's look at it without and before. Love it. All right, so as you can see, we've already built up our grass. We've built up our rock. Now we're going to be adding our person into this work, which is going to be you. That will be part 3.